when people know that I'm distressed and suffering severely from anxiety and depression, and I'm telling them how I feel about things and how I can't be around strangers and I can't do certain things and I feel certain ways because of certain situations. They shouldn't try and force me into a situation where I'm being put in a car with a stranger, because I'm definitely not going to do that, because it's going to cause a major breakdown. I'm going to end up completely losing my mind with stress, and I probably have a massive anxiety attack if they try and do that to me. I'm not being put in that situation. I'm not allowing them to make me more unwell than they've already made me. The police have made me so unwell since September. I was absolutely fine in September, which my medical records will ascertain to that, and every time they've made a wrong decision and stopped me from going ahead with certain allegations, I've got more and more unwell, which again my medical record will prove. Every time I tell them something and how certain things are making me feel more unwell, they ignore me and go against what I've been telling them and what I've been telling them doctors have been saying. It just seems to get worse and worse constantly. I can't keep telling them certain things make me feel certain ways, and then they still try and force me into situations that I don't want to be in. I am not being picked up by a stranger. I'm only going to be picked up by the person doing the interview. I cannot be put in that situation where I'm with a stranger, because I'll have a massive panic attack and anxiety attack, and I will not be able to do the interview. The interview keeps getting pushed back time and time again. It was meant to be done last week and it was meant to be done this week, and now it's been pushed again. It should have been done in February when I disclosed it, again in March when I disclosed another thing, last September when I disclosed something else, last October when I disclosed something, and last December. And I've been stopped time and time again, which has been detrimental to my mental health. It's made me feel so low. Certain people are upsetting me so much. I'm doing stupid things like taking off to Devon. Someone caused that, and being stopped from talking to that person is making me feel even worse. I tell them how I feel, but they don't listen. I tell them how certain situations are making me feel, yet they don't listen. I then get put in a room with a female and the other female who I still want to talk to, and I get made to feel like crap by the other female who's never met me before but feels the need to make comments about me and my personal life. I want no involvement from her in my life or anything to do with any of these things that I'm reporting now. I am legally entitled to say who I do and don't want involved in cases, and I know my legal rights. I'm not stupid, and I'm not a fool. I've done law at uni. I have a close association with someone who was described as one of the best in the country regarding legal work. I have a barrister who is involved with that person, who would love nothing more than to take the police on regarding the mistakes they've made regarding me. I'm not being treated like this anymore, and I'm sick of having to stand up for myself when mentally I shouldn't have to keep standing up for myself in this way and have to fight to go forward with certain statements that should have been taken months ago but have been stopped by various people. This is unfair what they're doing to me, and I'm definitely not going in a car with a stranger. I'm not having a stranger viewing the interview, and I'm not having a male there. They can't do that to me. That is cruel and unfair considering what I'm going to be reporting. Certain policewoman has known about all of these allegations for months. I shouldn't have had to wait months for this, and I'll be surprised if I make it to Tuesday. I really would, because what is going on is just horrendous, and I wouldn't wish this on anyone.